brother, sister, women, they are listening as well at this time. Yeah, they make more noise than the men. Oh, I read this many sabara in Ramadan, I read this many juz in Ramadan, I did this much dhikr in Ramadan. But what's the result in front of you? Have you improved as a human being? You prayed salah today. Did it improve you as a human being? When you came to the masjid, what did you leave with when you left the house of Allah? You've come to Allah's home. So this is Ramadan. We're in the fasting month. So now we think Ramadan is something minor. It's not. It's a massive deed. What should be the result of Ramadan? Allah Ta'ala says that when a person leaves after Ramadan, when he leaves after the last fast is passed, what should he be? A muttaqi. Allahu Akbar. How Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And there are people who leave Ramadan at the end of Ramadan like this. After one Ramadan, subhanallah, a person who has grabbed hold of Ramadan correctly, what Allah Ta'ala says, He gives. The thing that Allah Ta'ala has put the quality into something, that's there. If, for example, you take corn, Allah Ta'ala has put the vitamins or the proteins in corn. Allah has put that in there. It will give the result. There's an apple which is hanging from the branch of a tree, subhanAllah, from a twig on the branch of the tree. Allah Ta'ala has hanged that apple on the tree. When we look at it, we see the colors and all that. But if you research and you take that apple and you eat it, iron will come out, vitamins will come out, proteins will come out, nourishment will come out, and it will go in the stomach and it will nourish the body. So Ramadan, if we're in Ramadan, there must be something in Ramadan that Allah Ta'ala is saying, لَعَلَّكُمْ تَتَّقُونَ. There must be taqwa in Ramadan, isn't there? If Allah is saying you have to come out at the end of it with taqwa. Or is it going to be bought from outside from somewhere? So why don't I attain taqwa then? This is the point I have to think about. So brothers, there's no point of passing such a Ramadan where we don't get taqwa. Otherwise Rasulullah said, it's just all you're doing is leaving food and drink. You haven't attained what Ramadan was given for to become a muttaqi. Now the reward of a muttaqi, in the whole Quran, Allah has praised and defined who are the muttaqis. Allah has promised Jannah for them, paradise for them. Allah has given the extreme praise and definition rewards to the muttaqis. There's a reward for a muttaqi. Yeah? If we say that due to praying salah, you will leave the sins, then here Allah says by fasting you'll become a muttaqi. Taqwa. Oh, subhanallah, what a label, what a reward to become a muttaqi. You walk around in the world as a muttaqi. Do you think being a muttaqi is some silly little thing? Look at the reward. فَإِنَّ اللَّهَ Allah says, يُحِبُّ الْمُتَّقِينَ. Allah, يُحِبُّ الْمُتَّقِينَ. فَإِنَّ اللَّهَ يُحِبُّ الْمُتَّقِينَ. If you become a muttaqi, end of game. Allah says, I love the muttaqis. Game over. You've attained the result. If Allah loves someone, then do you think He won't give him rewards and mercies after practicing in Ramadan correctly? What a great, great title. Muttaqi. Ask those who've left this world. So when I leave Ramadan, I come out of it as a better person, as a muttaqi. Otherwise, this Ramadan's a waste as well, if I don't make this intention right now. Yeah, this is something we've got to think about. Think about, how do I solve this problem? I'm praying salah, Ramadan, fasting, ibadat. Why I'm not getting the result? So let's hear from the honest, upright, greatest Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, who gave a formula to success. A beautiful formula and a cure and a framework and a method that you can attain the result. That when you pray salah, the sins can be eliminated. When you go on Hajj, when you return from Hajj, you can return as you are the newborn baby, clean slate. When you fast in Ramadan, your Ramadan can pass, so that when you come out after it, you come out as a muttaqi. Who is telling us this? Nabi al-Kareem sallallahu alayhi wasallam. What mercy, karam. He's telling us, look, I'll tell you a method. Allah's Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, I'll tell you a method. If you take this method, then you will utilize the action correctly, you will utilize the time correctly, and you will get the result that you need to get. What a beautiful method. Allah's Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. This is hadith, and it's not a little hadith. Not a small hadith. There are 4 Sahaba. Hazrat Abu Ayyub Ansari radiyallahu anhu, Hazrat Sa'ad ibn Waqqas radiyallahu anhu, Hazrat Abdullah bin Umar radiyallahu anhu, and Hazrat Anas radiyallahu anhu. These 4 Sahaba in 4 different narrations have presented this hadith. So imagine how great a statement. If we grab this hadith, just grab this hadith, brothers, now. Understand what I'm saying clearly. If you're praying salah, you'll get the result. You'll get success. If you're doing Hajj, you'll come back innocent. If you're fasting, you'll become muttaqi. Listen and understand this hadith. We have to understand the point. Yeah, the Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam has told us this. Pay attention, focus, immerse yourself in the hadith. Why not? If Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam has said something, then it's going to happen. That's it. It's going to happen. 150% is going to happen. Automatically. So shall I tell you this method? The formula? Is it going to be useful to you? Look how much life we've passed. You'll become a good murid. You'll leave fraud. You'll leave cheating. You'll become a good person who prays in a good way and a good hajji. And you'll become a good sa'im who fast well in Ramadan. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam stated, he spoke about one amal, one deed, but it affects all of the amal. Whatever Rasulullah mentioned about one amal, he hinted and he gave the direction on one amal, but the same principle applies to all the amal. So you can break it and utilize it for all the amal. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam said that, look, when you pray salah, you should think that this is your final salah. Subhanallah, what a great statement. When you pray salah, then you should think that this is your final salah.